There was one thing that was missing from the trailer.
What was that?
Do you remember in the first Avengers that one camera shot that was like around all six of the Avengers in the big fight scene at the end, and it was the hypest shit you saw in the trailer because you're like, oh shit, this is all of them together. There wasn't that. There wasn't one shot where it's like, here's Star-Lord, here's Captain America, here's Iron Man, here's Doctor Strange, here's fucking Spider. There wasn't that one shot that just encompassed the grandiose that the movie has to be satisfying. You know, there was a shot in Wakanda with them, you know, the five of them running or whatever.
Is this like a nitpick or is this something you like?
No, it's kind of a nitpick. Like, that scene may not exist in the movie, but that is something that I wanted out of the trailer. Like, I want validation that all of these characters that I've been following for 10 years, all of them are here. Here's Ant-Man and Spider-Man. Here's Doctor Strange and Black Panther. Like, they're all just right here. And, again, that scene may not even exist.
It may not, because I think they're spread thin with, I think it's the world getting invaded. So
yeah.
The world and they definitely, you know, Wakanda in particular, because there's a reason why they're invading Wakanda, because there's something there.
Yeah, like there's. Do you think that's where the last Infinity Stone is?
I think that's where the Soul Gem's at. Because if you look at the Black Panther trailer, and you remember that one scene where he's walking and it looks like real, like. Luminous. It's like, and there's a panther sitting on a tree.
Okay,
that could be Soul World, because he's the god of the dead.
Are you hinting that?
Because the Soul Gem is the only gem that has its own actual world, and that's where Adam Warlock is resided in for a very long time.
Oh, well, that's that.
But that can be a tie-off, like a tie-in, like how he becomes, you know, because technically he's like a god of the dead or whatever, and he can talk to all the past Black Panther emperors or whatever that wore the suit of Black Panther. That is a thing that he has.
Do you think they're going to do that?
Yeah, they have to. I mean, look.
No.
First
off, they don't have to.
I mean,
they don't have to do anything.
This
is the MCU. They don't have to do anything.
They better do this shit. That's like a main thing. If they don't do that, that's a main thing with Black Panther, man. That he can communicate with all the past Black Panthers. That's a thing. That is a long run.
They don't have to do that, though.
They better.
They don't have to.
They better. So, see, you got me off track. I got all mad and shit.
Sorry.
The Soul Gem is like it can put you in a whole nother world. So why wouldn't Wakanda have that particular gem?
Like, it would make sense. Like, black people do have a lot of soul.
You damn right we do.
I'm sorry. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
I'm just letting you have it.
Okay.
Corny ass. But I do think the Soul Gem is in Wakanda, and that's why they're invading Wakanda so heavily.
And now that like I process it, like, it doesn't make sense for it to be anywhere else. There's only one movie left before Infinity War.
Yep.
And it's Black Panther.
Yep. Which one was Doctor Strange?
That was a time gem.
Yeah, so the time gem is going to be here.
Like, I feel like that's the one he's not going to get.
I feel like he's going to get that, man, because his Corpus Glaze, I think is his name Corpus Glaze. He's a sorcerer too, almost on par with Doctor Strange.
Okay.
And he ain't nothing to fuck with.
Okay.
Wu-Tang.
And I got the reference, man.
Oh, okay. I'm just letting you know.
I was alive in the 90s.
Saying, man, were you alive?
Well,
were you aware? You know,
that's debatable. Like, that scene, the one thing that I've been hung up on since Age of Ultron is, how does Vision fit into Infinity War? Like, what happens when you remove the mind gem from his head? Like, what happens? Like, I've mentioned it on multiple podcasts. Like, does Vision die? When you pull that out, is he dead?
I don't think the conscience of him is there. I think he's just like knocked the fuck out.
Like
It's more so a power source than anything else.
And like seeing that in the trailer, like that's the point where I had like goosebumps because I was like I'm kind of obsessed with what happens to Vision when they pull that gem off his head because the only reason he exists is because it's there.
Yeah.
So,
but notice he had a conscience. Well, I'm gonna say he had a conscience. He was an AI before that.
Yeah.
Made into sentient / I don't know what the fuck Ultron did. Robot body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the time. Well, not the time. Which one did he
mind.
The mind gem is a power source. It's not Vision. It's a power source. So if he gets taken out, it's just like, oh, you need some more batteries.
So does he just go back to being
what, an AI?
An AI at that point?
We don't know. I think the AI is in that body. So I think he's just like gonna be knocked the fuck out until they can find another power source.
All right. The last thing I want to close on is
winning Perry.
There's rumors floating around that Disney is going to buy Fox Pictures or Fox Movies or whatever the fuck it's called, which would de facto put the X-Men back into Marvel's
and Fantastic
stable.
Four.
Yeah, X-Men and Fantastic Four.
I thought that deal fell through.
No, it keeps popping back up.
Okay.
Like I don't think the deal's going to get done because that's a big fucking deal, and I don't like the idea of the deal. But I do like the idea of Fox and Marvel playing nice and bringing the X-Men and, to me, more importantly, the Fantastic Four into the MCU. Like, I'm fine with X-Men being on their own little island, okay? But Fantastic Four, something needs to happen with them. And I'm hoping that they're working on deals right now that makes that happen in Phase 4. Like, I would love for Phase 4 to be kicked off with, like, Fantastic Four.
Like you just see a 4 go up in the sky and it circles around. It's like, what's that? And they, like, come in from, like, interdimensional war and tell everybody that the Annihilus wave is coming. That'd be dope.
I don't know what any of that was, but yeah,
the Annihilus wave is this just horde of bugs that devours universes.
That seems like a threat.
And you think that Chitauri was some shit, bruh?
Like
the Annihilation wave,
like everything that we've discussed, we have to put through the prism of the MCU. The MCU is grounded in a way that comic books have never been.
Right.
So,
sure.
Anything that you like, we describe that, and we describe Thanos, and we describe whatever. We have to keep in mind that they have to make it believable in the MCU, and they've done a pretty good job of doing that with everything else. But that's what.
Besides the fact there was a giant cock ring in the middle of the sky, when Spider-Man senses went up, and I'm glad. I hope people stop bitching about it wasn't in the Spidey senses in the movie with Tom Holland. It wasn't in the Spidey senses. I don't understand. Why ain't no goddamn Spidey senses?
Dude can't learn all of his powers at the same time.
I'm like, what the fuck? Patience, young Padawan.
Yeah, like let them tell a story,
please.
Like that
annoyed the shit out of me. Like, what the fuck?
That's one of the biggest problems I have with fucking fanboys. Like,
exactly. See,
like, let them tell you a story.
Yes.
Judge the story based on the story. Don't judge it based on whether or not they did it right. Mm-hmm. It's like, no. Clear your fucking mind and judge the story for the story.
Right.
Period.
I agree. I totally agree.
At the end of the day, you can like the story and not like it as much as the comic.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. But don't dismiss it because it's not the comic. Or don't dismiss it because, oh, well, they didn't have Spidey sense. Negative review.
Right. It's like whoa.
Like, just shut the fuck up.
Hashtag negative review.
Yeah, like... I'm sorry. I'm gonna get off my soapbox because you have to let
it's
people tell their story.
Mm-hmm. It's like we was talking about earlier before we started filming. It's annoying because people nitpick on things that Spidey sense. Well, why you have Spidey? Why you have this power? But no, but he's supposed to have this. Why? I was like, dude, Spider-Man was not built in a day,
right?
Or Spider-Man was not written in like a day. Like every single Spider-Man story that you ever heard, his powers progressed over time. Even in the classic Spider-Man cartoon that came on back when we were younger.
That was a good. That was a good cartoon. That was a good
cartoon. Spider-Man.
Let them tell their story. That's literally the least you can do.
Yes.
That's when the first Spider-Man movie came out.
Shut the fuck up and enjoy yourself.
Fanboys lost their shit because he had he didn't have web shooters.
Oh yeah, like organic web shooters.
Yeah, he had organic web whatever. As a layman, a person who didn't have all the lore behind it, that made more sense to me than a teenager coming up with fucking web fluid.
Right.
Like that just made more sense. It's like, why call him Spider-Man if he doesn't make his own web? Like, otherwise, he's just sticky to wall man. Do you know how many insects stick to walls?
A lot. Like, all of them.
All of the insects stick to walls. He could be Roach Man.
He could be Insect Man.
Insect Man. Bug Man.
Bug Man. Sticky, need to wash your hands, man.
Making his web shooters organic and natural made sense for the story and for the character, and it worked wonderfully. Like, the Go Web Go scene is cinema classic.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not against web shooters, but don't shit on something before seeing the story they tell.
Right.
Period.
Right. The whole, you need to get the comic book out of these certain situations and just enjoy the movie.
Allow yourself to enjoy the movie.
You know, that was one of our first conversations, and ever since I've done it, I know how to guide myself through these movies now. So, like, my expectation level, are not going to be high because they're just not. Because I know for a fact that I can go in there and be like, oh, that's from this. Oh, that's from this. Oh, that's from this. Oh, that's from this. I don't know where that's from, but I know it's from something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if I do that throughout the whole movie, I'm not going to enjoy the movie.
Right.
So if I just go in there and be like, this movie's going to be trash. Oh, no, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so
you can be that ass who's like, this was bad, this was wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Or you can enjoy yourself and actually talk about what the movie had to offer.
Exactly. And that's what I do now, and that's why I enjoy just about all of them. And I say just about.
Well, there are still bad movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking at you, Michael Bay.
Well, hey, that's it for our time, man.
I fucking hate you. Huh?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. You know they're doing a Blue's Clues movie?
I hope Steve's in it.
I'm lying. They're not doing it.
Oh.
They're not doing a Blue's Clues.
My aunt used to tell me I look like Steve from Blue's Clues.
You don't?
I didn't think so either.
Mm-hmm. You don't at all.
Oh.
Like, no resemblance. Hey, you want to plug in Grits real quick?
Yeah. So Reality Breached is part of the G.R.I.T.S network, which is the Geeks Recording in the South network. You can visit G.R.I.T.S by going to gritsms.com. Basically, what we are is a group of YouTubers and podcasters based in Mississippi. Yeah, we live in Mississippi.
Dirty South.
We are.
It's not. I mean, it's not entirely dirty.
It's kind of dirty.
Well, we're in Rankin County, so yeah.
It's Reality Breached. It's Tech Edition. It's Discussing Who. It's the STD podcast. It's Dice Junkies. Mm-hmm. Like it's a nice geek-centric group of podcasts.
It is.
Check it out.
Like us on Facebook.
Yeah. Like us on Facebook.
Like Reality Breached on Facebook.
Us too, yes.
And share our shit, please. And like Grits on Facebook and follow their shit, our shit, and share our shit.
I need to tweet more.
And we have a Twitter.
I tweet from our Twitter account. like geek stuff. I do.
Yeah,
it's just not very frequent. But you
yeah.
follow us. We're on Twitter. It's Reality Breach at Reality Breach.
This is Sergio Lugo. Sergio Lugo. You can follow him on Facebook. You can like his stuff on Facebook.
Yeah, and Twitter. I tweet from
What's
myself.
What's your Twitter name?
LIUGEAUX.
Okay. Linguist.
Yeah, no, it's Lugo.
All right. You can follow me at something that's very simple. House of Morris. On the Twitter and on Facebook, it is Robert Morris. I'm the one with the hell no to the no cover photo.
For now,
until I change it. After this.
Yeah, you'll change it in like an hour. Like fuck.
This is Pinocchio. What the fuck?
Yeah. So okay. Well, that was tea time.
That was tea.
How do we close these things out?
4. I'm out, but
we're both out.